enjoy President Ma's, policy toward mainland China. But on the other hand, a lot of people also criticize DPP that they oppose almost everything that President Ma's policy. But what's DPP's vision or policy toward China? From your point of view, where should the DPP go, and how DPP should deal with China, so people in Taiwan can follow DPP's leadership instead of just being an opposition party. And there is another option for them.
Well, I agree with you that to be a responsible opposition party, his job is not just to object, but rather to propose another choice. If one party disagrees with the other party's platform, the best way is to propose a better one for people to choose. In that regard, I therefore encourage DPP leaders to review their China policy and to encourage more study, more understanding about China, contemporary China. It's very important. That's why I say, please don't close our eyes. I simply to agree. However, I do think that if anyone from DPP will make an open or quasi-official visit to China, a certain condition should be set up. For example, like no preconditions. Don't say that we cannot accept that you have to accept one China policy or to give up self-determination right also. No preconditions. And number two, everything should be transparent. No secret here. And third, I would urge that no self-interest involved. There has been no rumor that some of the high-ranking officials from the KMT party, in fact, have deep involvement with China out of their self-interest. I would urge that for any DPP's leader who did a visit to China, it should be made very clear, no self-interest involved. Otherwise, he shouldn't go on behalf of DPP. And I also say, in Chinese, I emphasize 对等、尊严、透明、无私. These four principles for reference.
Any other questions?
Vice President, just a quick follow-up. You are urging DPP leaders not to close their eyes on China. You also say that being a responsible opposition party, you should not just object, you should propose. You are part of the DPP leadership. You are a very important, prominent force within the DPP. What is it that you are proposing? What is it that you can, probably lead by your action to show people what is the right way to deal with China?
Well, just on contrary, I'm not. I have no position within the DPP today.
Influential.
Yeah, we're just a former vice president. I stay away from the party operation, but certainly a strong, a good member of DPP. In fact, I'm not urging. I would just say that the situation has been changed so rapidly, so no one can really close their eyes and make good decisions. However, more important than visiting China, in fact, I began to urge a proposal that President Ma would call on a State Affairs Convention as soon as possible. Given the complicated situation and deterrent confrontation between the ruling KMT and the DPP domestically, ever since President Ma took office, he never had a chance to consult, to communicate with any leaders from DPP, including former president or me. The distance between Taipei and Beijing seems closer than the distance between Taipei 总统府 and 北平东路PP. So American people got confused whether China is a friend of our KMT or DPP is an enemy to KMT. I don't think it is democracy. There are so many things that need to have to sit down, to talk, and to make decision. Because DPP lost influence and lost power in the Congress. So the best way is to urge the president as the national leader to call on a state affairs convention, 国事会议, just as what the former President Lee Teng-hui did in the year of 1990, where there are so many distribution issues and so much disturbance domestically. Eventually, out of the case by the opposition as well as by the students, remember 学生也百合运动 the lilies, water, the flower, how you call it? Wild lilies movement. Then Lee Teng-hui decided to invite 115 elite from KMT, from opposition, and from social, civil society. And finally, the major dispute have been settled on. And then he began to launch a peaceful revolution. So I think it's time really to remind everybody and to urge the president to go on such a convention.
Charles?